Hey guys, so this video is going to be how you can install the navigation unit into an '08 Outlander, Mitsubishi Outlander with the rockford system. So this one here is the Mito '02, of course, what you need for a vehicle with the rockford system in it. So this one here I prepped, pretty much ready for the harness. So here on one side of the Mito, so these two will go into the factory harnesses here. So you got the one input there, input there. So again, you have the RCAs. So if you have an aftermarket head unit like I'll be doing, you can go straight into the pre-outputs. You don't have to be using the speaker wires. So off to the one side of here, the Mito '02, you got the amp turn on, and again that'll be on my sister's Outlander. So she's got the JL audio subs in it right now. So you have to do a Y split like I did on my Lancer for both amps to turn on. Then you got your accessory wire on the other side of it. Again, I don't know why they do it like this, but they do. You got your 12 volt. You got your ground, and off to this side you got your illumination wire. So as you can see, pretty much taped everything off that I don't need. Makes it easier to install that way, so you don't have wires all over the place. So next, what I'll be doing again is prepping this to get ready for the to put into the car. So again, I just taped off what I don't need, and off the main harness, the wires here are a little bit shorter because these are when I took off the my Lancer. These were the harness for the 9140. So you got your amp turn on, you got your parking brake, you got illumination. You got your 12 volt accessory and ground. So what I'm gonna do is solder up these wires all here, and again I'll do it on this side here because that'll go to the factory radio, and these will go straight to the, or sorry, these will to the aftermarket radio, and it goes to OEM plugs and stuff. So I'll set that up, and then we'll start working on the Outlander, taking the dash apart. Okay, so now I got all the harnesses pretty much prepped. So I'm going to start by removing the vents and the faceplate for that, and we'll get to the radio, remove that. One other thing we need to add is RCAs, because obviously when I installed the JL Audios, I used the high level input from the factory sub. So I'll remove that, add the RCAs, and obviously the remote that I used for the factory, I'll just take the fuse off of the box there and run it up to the new head unit. So let's start remove the dash and we'll go from there. One thing you have to do prior to installing your new head unit, obviously once you have removed the dash, you have the old radio here. So you have to remove your controls here that will show your passenger airbag, as well as your emergency lights. So for doing that, you gotta flip it over, remove the 3 screws. You got one there, one there, one there, and this will come off. You will plug it into the harness, and that one will go into the new dash kit for your double DIN, which is this one here. As you can see, so you'll be able to pop it in here, put in the 3 screws, and you're done. So I'll do that. If you haven't seen how to take the dash apart, simply you gotta remove the 2 vents, and then you got 2 Phillips at the bottom, those, and that comes off. If you're not sure, you can watch my other video when I installed the subs and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a quick update here. So I got this removed. It was a little bit harder to do than it was on the Lancers. On my Lancer, all I had to do was, as I told you before, was take these 3 screws and you were done. This one's different. You gotta take off those 3 screws. You gotta take this one, that one, and that one, and take the rest of the faceplate off, if you want to call it that. So you'll have to remove all the screws that are long here, all the large ones. Then you're able to kind of pry it down because it kind of overlaps. The top one here, like the LCD, will overlap this, and that will overlap this one here. So you gotta take all the screws off, and then there'll also be one in the middle that will go right there, and you will see it on the opening there. Let me gonna show you here because I already done it. It was a little bit hard to figure out at first, but here's the, well, there's the deck itself, and here's the rest of it. So like I said, there's the LCD, and in the middle there you will see there's a little screw there, so you gotta undo that one as well for the rest to come off. And then you gotta undo the ribbon, of course, you will see at the bottom. Another thing is, once you take that off, you will notice that these will still be on here. Again, on the Lancer, the full thing came off and you just replaced it. This one, they're basically glued on, so you have to take them off. You have to be kind of gentle to do it, but I've already done this one. So yeah, that's I don't know, I guess a downside about it, but I guess you have to do that. So you have to do the same thing with this one, and then obviously you take the new one. And that's what I mean about the screws here. So you got the 3 big screws, but because you got 4 other small ones, just like these ones here. You gotta take off. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're able to take it off. So once you've done this, then you'll have to put the decals, I guess you can call them, back on the front, because otherwise you'll end up looking like that. So just so you guys know, so when you're taking yours apart, if you want to do it, then you'll know what you need to do. But so now I've taken the radio out with this one, because I had previously installed her FM modulator, so that she could plug in her phone and stuff through here, charge it, and listen through the 3mm headphone jack. I'm not leaving that one there because they got 2 phones. She's got her iPhone and they have a BlackBerry, I believe, what they have now. So they'll be use this one here for their either or, and then obviously the iPhone. So yeah, so taking that apart, I've also taken apart or took out the Bluetooth module that I had previously installed that was sitting down here, because obviously the 9140 has it built in, so she won't need it. So anyway, I will start, I'll leave this off to the side for now, and I'll start installing the Mito 2 here, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now for your GPS pack, what I've gone and took off the top piece here. All you gotta do is remove 2 Phillips screwdrivers here, or screws I should say. When you pop up your lid here, you will find 2 Phillips there as well. So remove those, and then you just gotta pry it up, and you have some clips, and you will to remove it. So let me show you here. So there's the piece. So there's a large piece there. So close that open. You see the 2 screws that you gotta take off. One there, one there. Then the 2 that will go here and here. That will obviously are those 2. Like I said, you just pop it open and you go to remove it. The reason I did that was I was to put the GPS pack up here. As you can see, I already run it to the bottom there, and the GPS pack will sit right there, so you'll have nice clearance, a nice sky view of it. So I already tried it, put it back on, and it'll sit there. So now what I'll do is I'm gonna put some silicone on the bottom of it so that it sits nice and it's not gonna move all over the place and whatnot. So that's another way you can do it. Afterwards, I'm gonna be installing or putting their cable for their iPod, iPhone. So I'll do the same thing. So let's take that apart so you can feed the wire to the back. But yeah, that's how you can run your GPS pack. So it's not sitting up on your dash and not up on your roof. Okay, so far I've run the RCAs for the subwoofer, GPS of course, the GPS pack. As you can see, it's sitting there. Put some silicone on the bottom of it so it'll be nice and sturdy. Another thing I did was the push to talk button and kind of run it behind, and as you can see it's just under here, the steering wheel, but I'll be putting it just over here. What else? The microphone as well, so the mic, and that one I put up here by the factory one, so you gotta take this off. I did on the Lancer and I just inserted there so the microphone's facing down, and then I just run the cable up and over here on the pillar behind the glove box, and now it's in here. So what I'll be doing tomorrow, because now it's getting dark and I can't see too much in here, is I'll be installing the rest of it. So the Mito O2 of course will be the next thing to do, and as you can see, two main harnesses with those two right there, and then we'll have plenty of room just to take everything back there, plug in our head unit, and go from there. So yeah, we'll do that next. Alright, so now I got everything plugged in here. It's a bit of a mess as you can see, but I got the Mito 2 in there at the bottom there, as you can see it. Got our CA server plugged in. I got the main power harness, GPS box and everything. So I got the radio, everything hooked up. And there of course where I grounded the navigation so that you can watch DVDs or whatever while you're driving. Again, GPS box up there. So now I have everything hooked up. The brackets for the radio itself, so since you have to buy the Scotch kit, right? So you got the Scotch kit over there. So I got those things all put on. You have to use the brackets that came with the kit. You can't use your factory ones. I tried and it just didn't line up the way it's supposed to. So you gotta use this ones, which is not a big deal. Just gotta put on your 3 screws. This one goes to the edge. These two are about a little bit into the bracket. And then it'll be able to fit right into the dash there, along with your new dash kit there. So that's something you guys gotta know. You can use the original brackets, but anyway, everything's hooked up. So now I'm just gonna plug in all the wires and give it a test. Alright, so we finished, put everything back on here. Now we've got the top part of the dash. We got everything on here. Gotta put the rest of the dash back on and we are done. Gotta get a quick test and we'll be good to go. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Alright, so now we got everything put back in place. You got the dash, the rest of the vents and everything done to it. So you can see it looks kind of nice. Right now I'm on the reverse tilt, so it'll look like that. So you have that little bit of a lip up here, which I don't know, they like it that way. Personal preference of course. So now I have it all set up. So this is the radio right now. So that's the radio. So yeah, that's pretty much working. As you can see, it's parked right now. I don't have the e-brake on, so you can watch DVDs or whatever you want. So flip it to a DVD, and there you go.
The games you play are beyond anything you've ever
And as you can see, the e-brake is not on. So yeah, you can just ground it and you're good to go. What else? Let's go back to tuner. Like I said, the GPS box was just up here. We'll set it up, and you can see I got that already on. You can see you got all the connections to that. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, like I said before, just let me know.